Alright, here we got a reaction of Tectone's new video, another false accuser caught lying under oath. I heard this actually is kind of funny, so let's see what happened in here.
Many men get their lives ruined every single day because of shit like this. However, this one's hilarious because this got thrown out so quick, and the man, Stefan Diggs, got innocent on all charges. Pretty damn
good. I'm glad the actual justice system worked this time.
quick. So TLDR, Stefan Diggs had a live-in chef, and this live-in chef accused Stefan Diggs of brutally assaulting her on May 5th, and then this video from the same day got released in a court of law.
So this happened after the supposed attack, and hey, she's having a good time here.
Wow. Doesn't this woman look so brutally assaulted?
Jeez. Girl's packing though, I'm gonna say that much.
You know what's crazy? I
wonder if she had one of those BBL guns, you know?
really see any women accusing any poor men of this. For some reason, women who have no talent whatsoever really love accusing men who have...
Right, because there's nothing to financially gain from this. Like, it's not, yeah.
More money than them.
A lot of times, these cases, that even if the guy is actually innocent, it isn't in the best interest of the person being accused to settle out of court. That's where a lot of these women or people in similar situations, doesn't have to be sexual assault of nature. These cases are usually settled out of actual court. They just want to avoid public scrutiny, but then it's always there. It's like, oh wait, he settled out of court. It must be true, and it's not actually true. They literally settle because like this kind of stuff can last for ages and could potentially cost both parties a ton of money.
For so years, how would you characterize your relationship with Mr. Diggs?
I would say it's complicated.
Complicated. That is such a, not to be sexist here, but that is such a woman thing to say. Like, you can't have, like, when you have like this, there can't be a yes or no answer. It has to be, it's complicated.
Let me guess. It was bad majority of the times, but all the good times are documented. But all of the bad times, oh, well, I never said anything. I never hinted towards it. There's no text at all. But trust me, every good time was documented. But all the bad shit, oh, it's just nowhere to be found. How convenient.
Yeah, how convenient, actually, indeed, yeah. You can tell right here that she's probably lying. When something like this has happened, I imagine emotionally you're devastated. You're completely broken. I think the way you act in court, it shows a whole lot. I think simply is that she, I bet you, I haven't looked in this case. I imagine it something like this right here. She was at a party somewhere and she met this guy, this famous celebrity, and she went back to his place and they had sex. She wants to continue a relationship, but this guy probably just wanted a one-night stand. He's just getting a booty call, but she wants something more. And now because of her, now she says, "Okay, I can take this. I'm gonna take this court. Say he raped me. You know that I can actually get some money out of this."
We had it started out as friends. We met.
Okay.
It started out as friends.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'll say this straight up. It is. Just to say this here now, it's not true for everything, but when it comes to guys and girls hanging out personally, if the woman is actually attractive, I'm sorry, but if you're ugly, it's not a thing you have to worry about. But when guys, and unless the guy is actually already with somebody, I don't think personally you should hang out with a guy unless somewhere in your mind you're thinking, okay, maybe I actually might date this guy if I do like him. But I guarantee most of the times, for most guys, their intention is like, they're trying to court you, and they want to get to know you better, and eventually they're going to try to ask you out. In this case, I think this guy was probably, just from the very beginning, he probably always wanted to fuck this girl. I would say, she's
And we would meet up hang out. And we decided I would come work for him like February of 2025.
So you said February 2025. You and he talked about you.
So they were friends first, and he went to go work for her, and then she became his chef.
working for him,
Yes.
and that's as a private chef.
Yes.
What were the sort of terms of your employment? Like were you going to be living with him?
Yeah, you got to be careful, man. I don't understand why you would do this. Or if you want to hire her as your private chef, I know like most guys are just trying to get their dick wet, but like you got to avoid doing shit because anytime you mess with like in this case, she would be his employee. You can't be having sexual relations with something like that. You really can't.
Yes.
And
Yes. I will cook for.
Hey, it's
whoever was-
completely consensual between adults, but you just shouldn't. Like I think that's always a big red flag.
in the house.
and I know you mentioned earlier your breakfast. Is that the sort of standard? Was it every day breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then?
Yes. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks.
You know what's weird is the way that women talk about doing their responsibilities, their job that they're paid for, and they still somehow look abused and depressed because, oh my God, I had to cook for him breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. And you know, the simp ass men on the internet would be like, oh my God, I can't believe he's making you do all that. It's their job. You'll have a woman who's a stay at home wife without children. And you'll see a husband ask them for a glass of water and for them to clean
Yeah.
the living room. And people will say, oh my God, I can't believe he's asking her to do that. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. As much as people want to shit on women for being absolute lying, manipulative, you need to understand that simp ass men are the one who empower those same people.
And how much did you get paid for this?
We agreed on $2,000 a week.
2,000 a week. Damn. That's pretty good. Like I don't know where she lives at. So like but 2,000 a week that's pretty substantial. Like see if this was like New York though, unless she lived in the Bronx somewhere like that or somewhere really bad, like that's actually not a whole lot of money, but man, like if you had $2,000 a week for somewhere where I stayed at, that's a lot of money. It really is. Like just for reference, like I have a house and I stay with my brother. Together, our mortgage is about like a little over $1,200 a month. Dude, I could not like if I had $2K a week.
2,000.
Yes, just to cook food. All you make breakfast, lunch, and dinner for this guy. Now, I'm assuming she probably lives with him though. So like, I don't.
$1,000 a week. That is $104,000 a year to just cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That yes, and I'm gonna be honest. I would not be surprised if she's getting paid all this under the table. I don't know how long she's been. What did she say? How long she was doing this for? Dude, and with the new tax laws with Trump, I don't know how much. I think at a certain amount she has to get taxed, but I would not be surprised if she's not reporting any of this to the IRS.
She's allowed to live with him for free.
Wait, she's living with him for free, getting paid $2K a week to make him breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Holy shit! No, I mean, dude, that is crazy amounts of money. So what happens eventually? If let's say if the relationship worked out, they became married. Would he still pay her that money? I'm actually genuinely curious on that. Like, because normally I don't think a guy would be paying. Like, obviously she would have access to his money, but you wouldn't be paying your wife $2K a week to cook you breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh my God. And people will still say,
Dude, man, I'm sorry, but like, if I was this girl, I look like her, and this, dude, I would have fucking sucked this guy's. I would suck some mad dick. Like, I would not have did any kind of sexual assault. Like, if he continued to pay me this amount, $2K a week,
oh my God, I can't believe he put you through all that, girl.
And how
dude, I would have been fucking. Oh my God, it would have been such a fucking cool ass life.
did you
Like,
get paid?
Finance office would pay me.
finance.
So
office?
she's going in there moping.
No, wait. So I guess she wasn't paid under the table then. So if she was getting paid $2K a week, and a finance office, I'm assuming they would probably take out taxes on this, she would probably get, after taxes, maybe $1,200. Yeah, probably about $1,200 a week then.
Lying, putting on the pouty dog's face. Judge tells Stephen Diggs' accuser that if she continues to enter her own narrative instead of answering yes or
That sounds. So when she says $2K a week, I wonder if she meant before or after taxes. If another third party company is paying her money, then she's not necessarily making $100K a year. All right.
no questions, her
But
entire
if that's 2K
testimony will be
after
stricken.
taxes.
Good on this woman for standing on fucking business.
Responsible for answering questions that are put to you. If you don't understand a question, you can say that, and I'm sure counsel will rephrase. If you can't hear a question, tell them that as well. But courtrooms function in, and especially trials, unfold in a question and answer format. This is not an opportunity for you to interject your own narrative and evade responding to questions the court deems appropriate.
Ain't that crazy? Can't even answer a simple yes
That
or
honestly,
no
that is that's a pretty good fair judge. She's not being aggressive or anything. She's calmly explaining it to her. Okay.
question. Because she knows she's cooked, but
A lot of judges are not like this. They're actually super fucking douchebags. Like,
the problem is false accusation culture and assassination culture are at an all-time high. Why should women bother actually being worth a damn when they can either prostitute themselves online or just lie in court and get infinite money? Why would anybody want to get a job?
And if you continue to do so, your entire testimony may be stricken. Am I clear?
Yes.
It's very easy. If someone asks you a question, you say yes or no. This woman
I wish the same thing applied to politicians. There are so many times, like, obviously there are certain questions you can't really answer with a yes or no. But there's so many times you ask them with a yes or no question. It's like, well, I'm sorry, Jim Bob, but actually what we really should be worried about or looking at is this such and such thing. And it's like, come on, dude, just fucking answer the question.
belongs in jail for lying. I bet you if I Google
I wish there was penalties or crimes for this right here. And it's like, yeah, she lied under oath. She probably can be held in contempt of court order. But I generally, like, for a woman to come forward and say a guy sexually abused or assaulted her and then not face any kind of actual consequences, like, there needs to be a law put in place for that kind of stuff. To, like, I think it has to be proven behind a reasonable, unlike a reasonable shadow of doubt that she had actually lied. I'm not saying that some girl like who believes she thinks she got sexually assaulted should have to like face consequences. But like these actual women that are notoriously they are lying, and it is proved like they are absolutely lying on this right here. They should face some kind of criminal charge. You shouldn't be coming here. You're wasting everybody's time and their money to do this right here. This judge could be doing other cases right now instead of this right here.
this right after, I bet you this woman being caught lying under oath multiple times, absolutely nothing will happen to them. And that's the issue, is that these women, they go into court, they lie, they get caught lying under oath multiple times, and nothing will fucking happen. This is not a one-time instance I'm referring to. It's something that happens every day.
So when you say
Yeah.
He smacked me with an open hand.
do you know which hand he used?
Right hand, right side of my
Do you know
face.
which part of your face got hit?
The right side of my face.
And then what happened?
And then he,
Good. You want to know why she's crying?
I'm not seeing any kind of. Well, I wouldn't say she's crying yet. Like she's being emotional, whether it's genuine or not, I don't know yet. But I wish we could hear what caused the actual argument that led to the slap.
Crying because she's stalling for time because she knows she's fucked up and she doesn't know how to make this.
Right, she doesn't know how to answer the question, so she's trying her best. She's faking it out to prolong it, to give herself long enough to maybe come up with an excuse. And it's so dumb is that a lot of before you even go to trial, your lawyer's going to coach you on what to say. You know, like he's going to tell you, all right, you need to, rather than you need to refrain from having to go sit there and wait and pull back in your memory. Like, oh, damn, what? Okay, how did this happen again? No, you need to be able to right on the spot like, answer these questions. I think getting emotional is a strong thing you can do, but I don't see any kind of tears in her eye right now.
Believable.
can I have a second? Can I have a second?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can take a minute.
And the worst thing is, she doesn't need a minute.
Dude,
She's just crying because she knows that her story makes no
yeah. This is pain. Dude, she's not.
sense. And she's trying to build.
Dude, when that burst of emotions hits you, and you make that type of noise and shit, I'm telling you, like the tears, they're coming. Your eyes are going to get watery. I can tell right here, like she's looking off to the side. She's trying to give herself time to think. Wow, fuck. What do I say here? What did I say? What? I gotta be careful because everything she says and does from here, like they can go back and nitpick it constantly.
Sympathy with the judge. Maybe if you actually spent time developing real world skills, you wouldn't have to go over men who have actually made a name for themselves. You are swearing on God's name.
Oh God, please don't start doing the.
You are
please
swearing to the Lord right now because God forbid you get a real job.
Dude, like she's doing the lip quivering shit. Oh my God.
And by the way, a right-handed slap would hit the left side of your face.
Wait. No, actually, it would be backhanded, right? No, like they. Wait.
Which part of your face got hit?
The right side of my face. Right hand, right side of my
You know,
face.
which part of your face got hit?
The right side of my face.
And then what happened?
Oh wait, he's actually right here. He's actually right.
With an open hand.
Do you know which hand he used?
Right hand, right side of my
Do you know
face.
which part of your...
Huh. This is true. Oh yeah, she fucked up here because like she said right hand, right side of her face. Now you can hit somebody on the left side. Wait a minute. Wait, I'm actually fucking thinking about this right now. Holy shit. I think that's actually right here. Can you backhand somebody on their left side? Fucking... Right, yeah, you can backhand. But in this case, she shows that her an open palm on the side of her face. So this would imply that, yes, she got slapped, but it would have had to have been his left hand. Because she didn't do the backhand, the back side of her hand on her face like this.
Name for themselves. You're right now because God for.
Wow, that's actually a good catch. I would not have caught that actually. That's
When I went up to push his hand, like block him, like block him, he took his arm and he like came around my neck with the crook of his elbow around my neck, and he began to choke me, pressure on my neck.
Look at her body posture here, though. Leaning like forward almost right here.
With his elbow.
When you were asked questions about what happened
Disgusting.
on December 2nd, you lied.
It did not change what happened on December 2nd.
I'm
It
gonna
did
try
not
my
change
question.
what happened
Whoa,
on December the 2nd.
what did you say?
It changed.
You were asked questions about what happened on December
Disgusting.
2nd, you lied.
It did not change what happened on December 2nd.
Oh.
I'm
It
gonna
did
try
not
my
change what happened on December the 2nd. He choked and slapped me.
Ms. Adams, I'm going to try my question again. Because you didn't think it was important. When you asked the questions of Dedham Police Officer Ellis on December 16th, you lied.
I did not lie.
Oh. Can we? I want to see what did she
Very
say?
interesting how she's lying under oath and nothing will happen.
Stephen Diggs' accuser says he offered her $100,000 to recant her statement after asking if she demanded $5 million. The court immediately went into a sidebar. Wait, what?
Here we go. Stephen Diggs accused says he offered $100,000 to recant her statement, asking if she demanded $5 million.
Dude, what's so dumb about this right here is she ruined her life with this right here. There, no celebrity or nobody will come within 10 feet of her. They were like, oh wait, wow, you fucking did this right here, like. But obviously, they're like.
3 weeks ago, your lawyer demanded $5.5 million from Mr. Diggs, didn't he?
Oh.
Mr. Diggs offered me $100,000 to recant my statement.
That is a yes.
That is the
Your Honor,
only.
Maybe be heard at sidebar, please. Objection, move to strike.
Oh.
Insane. And it continues to get worse.
Right. The lawyer, I guarantee you, the lawyer's like, all right, I got a good case. I'm gonna get some fucking money out of this. Stephen Diggs' lawyer asked the chef why did she delete all text messages between her and Diggs, where she called him a pussy and said, I'm ruining that bitch's life. And the lawyers were screaming objection after she admitted under oath she decided the text is a mess. Ugh. What a fucking dumbass.
Stephen Diggs' lawyer asked the chef why did she delete old text messages between her and Diggs, where she called him pussy and said, I'm ruining that bitch's life.
Difference between the text messages that you provided to the Dedham police and the text messages that are here?
Yes.
And what is that difference?
I deleted bet and pussy, and I'm ruining that bitch life.
This woman was caught texting another person that she's going to ruin.
Yep. I mean, she felt wrong. I don't know. Like, she felt wrong for sure. What led to that? What caused her to do this? Did he like say he no longer needs her services? I suppose.
That dude's life, referring to Stephen Diggs, because there's no reason for any woman to actually get a job or get any amount of work done when you can just lie
I'm
on
gonna
a
say
man.
straight out, she's not ugly, but Stephen Diggs could 100% get a way better looking woman. So I don't.
His name and get infinite money. It's ridiculous.
Not mistaken. Yeah.
And why did you delete?
Now this is crazy because deleting evidence is considered spoliation.
Yes, you watch. If you're going to court like here, no, if you willingly delete this right here, it is a crime.
It's also highly illegal.
Those phrases.
A lot of people do not realize this, but you cannot cover up. There is I forget what the term or law is. You cannot willingly delete evidence like that, knowing that it could potentially be used against you like this right here.
You provided those text messages to the Dedham police.
Because
Cry again. Go ahead. Cry
She's
again.
not crying.
Pretend this is so traumatic.
She might
for
be.
you.
She might be a little worried here.
when I was abused in my previous relationship,
Here we
when I
go.
would say things.
Oh, that's not okay. She's trying to emotionally guilt trip people into believing her.
Objection is sustained.
He would.
The objection is sustained. There's no question there. Again, the
Yep.
disregarded sidebar.
Well, the problem is that she's trying so hard to be, oh, well, I used to be abused in this. Just answer the
Right, but you can't sit there and use your previous experience on every single new guy you do. Like, they have nothing to do with it. You gotta put a clean slate out.
question. All she's trying to do is get her sob story out and pander
Yeah.
to retarded ass liberals that would eat this shit up.
Yeah. Ooh, the audio here is really bad.
Yeah, go ahead. Take another second. Good Lord.
I couldn't. Yeah, that's
Here we go.
defense lawyer representatives were dim. Where Mila Adams texted 7 days that he will need to pay her for the rest of her Patriot session and money for her business restaurant she wanted open. From December, where Mila Adams texted that he only pay for her rest of the Patriot season.
Defense lawyer presented text messages from DEC where Mila Adams texted
Oh, she
Stephen
has
Diggs that
a-
he will
she
need
has
to
a
pay for the
restaurant?
rest of the Patriots and money for her business. Good God.
Sorry, and this is on page 113 of Exhibit 3. You will be paying me out for the season and the money you said you would give me for my business. Wasted my fucking time being here because you got a fucking circus going on.
There it is.
Right?
Yes.
So when he said he wouldn't be paying you, he was referring
Oh.
to your demand that after you leave your employment on December 2nd, he nonetheless continued to pay you $2,000 a week for the rest of the New England Patriots football season.
Yep.
While you were not working for him, right?
Yep. She got a free
Oh.
ride, and that still ain't enough.
That's not how it goes.
You will be paying me out for the season. Right?
I was a contracted employee.
It's a yes or no question, ma'am.
I don't know how to answer that question. Sorry.
And before you said that, if you turn just one page back to page 112, what Mr. Diggs said to you that you were responding to was, I'ma leave you be. Thank you for cooking for me for this season. I appreciate
Oh.
you.
Okay.
Hate it even got to this. That's what you were responding to when you told him he would be paying you out for the season.
Yep.
Right?
No, it's a full context to those messages.
Ma'am?
No,
Was the
that's not how it
message
works.
that came from Mr. Diggs that preceded your demand that you be paid out for the season. Thank you for cooking for me this season. I appreciate you. I'ma leave you be.
Can you say that again?
Oh, my God.
You can look right down there on page
Yeah.
112.
Yeah, I see what's going on
I'ma
here.
leave you be.
What was your
They had a bit of an disagreement or argument, and then now he's getting the last word, but she came back with that. Yeah.
question?
I'm not finished.
Jesus.
Thank you for cooking for
The worst thing is, it's the stupidest fuck women that are doing this. And the worst thing is, for every woman that gets caught falsely accusing a man, literal hundreds get away with it every
Yeah.
single day. I mean, guys, what is this? The 40th one we've seen in the past month? Use your ears, use your eyes. The texts are right there in front of you.
Yeah.
And this mother still almost got away with it.
me for this season. You can read along and
Jesus.
correct me if I get it wrong. I appreciate you. Hate it even got like this. Right?
That's what it says. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's
And
what
you
you gotta
were
do.
real.
She can't say yes or no.
Leave it to your lawyers to come back and review that, to add context to it. You have to say yes or no here.
Say, yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Because she don't want to flat out agree with it.
Right.
She's going to say, oh, that's what it says. Oh, this shit is so irritating to me. I hate how this is a game plan. I hate how this is a strat these days. Just
Yeah.
lie in court. $1,000 to one of my mods if this got punished for lying in court at all. I bet you the court case got thrown out. This woman got caught lying under oath 9 times.
Yeah.
I bet you nothing. If I'm wrong, $1,000 to my mods.
Really hoping.
Okay,
Mr.
all right,
Diggs-
pirate software. I hear you, pirate.
Give you some money so you could open your own restaurant, weren't you?
Objection.
That was our agreement.
That was what you wanted him to give you, right?
That was an agreement.
Ma'am, is this a contract suit?
No. Right? Yeah, this is not a contract suit. You're not taking him to court for the contract suit. You're taking him to court for sexual abuse.
Objection.
This is an assault.
That objection is sustained.
Right. This is an assault.
Witness doesn't have to answer.
Withdrawn, Your Honor. Thank you. Just one moment, Your Honor, please.
And somehow there is still more. Stephen Diggs' defense has now rested its case as the trial moves on to the next phase with ire rebuttal from the prosecution following the closing arguments.
Ma'am, you may step down.
Thank you.
Yo, all these fucking girls got BBLs done? Holy shit.
Defense rests. It has to be heard.
All right,
Sorry.
defense rest.
Man, you can tell that this motherfucker does not want me here right now.
Yeah, I bet
and
so.
this is the problem, man. And you know,
I would not be surprised if this whole thing is fucking like it ruined his life. I bet you did he actually get benched for time being? For this?
grandfather used to say this every single day. There is not a good deed on this world that does not go unpunished. It is crazy how this man gave her a dream job, a dream opportunity. She lied on his name 9 different times, and we'll check at the end to see if anything happened. We have AKA Demix weighing in on this.
You need to pay me out for the rest of the season. I'm out of your life. Give me the money for my...
Okay. Wait. Okay. Oh, this is actually interesting here. Was dropped from his team because of the court case. I don't believe this. So it says all right, so Stephen Diggs is not directly dropped from the New England Patriots solely because of his court case. For the NFL, decision to release him in March was primarily a financial move. I don't buy this at all. This is company speak. So when let's say you're working at a job and depending on what state you're in, if your employer or you do something there, they just don't like you, for whatever reason, they can make up an excuse and legally they can fire you. I 100% believe this is what happened this year. I guarantee you nobody else was going to pull this guy back into the actual NFL following his case if he lost it. Like I said, I asked if he was benched as well. He was released March 2026, months before his trial concluded. The result, the acquittal cleared the path for him to return to the NFL. He could still face league discipline? How? How could he face... Dude, this whole fucking... You're going to say whatever you want, he got fucking let go for... No, I don't buy that. This guy got dropped or he lost because of that. That's so dumb and scummy.
Y'all see that, chat? Typical female behavior.
There it is.
So she realized, you see, she's not acting like an employee, chat. She's acting like an entitled brat. She's acting like a girl who's been on the roster for mad long and she feels like she's getting treated like the new bitch.
That's crazy.
It's nice, man, because these people get replaced and then they want to your life when you try to move on. That's what
I don't know that much about football, but like, if you get any comments below, like, how strong or good of a player was this guy? Like, he was only with them for 1 year. Like, this like fucking completely like this like ruined his life. It's like
it's every single time, and it's great because more
was his numbers actually good enough? If you know, leave in the comments below.
people are finally starting to notice.
Okay, it's like the veteran on the team getting treated like the rookie.
Yep.
You heard what she said? Because she couldn't go to Art Basel to wear matching outfits with Cardi B, she gets mad at Stephon Diggs.
What?
And she said, you know what?
Wait, this happened fucking because she couldn't go to. No
You're
way.
playing with me. You bringing this new over there.
Yep.
You could have told me I'm not going. You're playing around. This isn't how an employee talks. This is an entitled side talking.
Yep.
So she says, you know what?
Yes. Yeah.
You gonna keep treating me like that? Just pay me out for the season. I'm leaving. I'll get out of your life. You can these other.
Yeah.
That's how the argument
That's what it
goes.
sounds like.
That's all it is.
You
She
go-
became a side bitch, and she wasn't about that life, and she no. I'll call she couldn't go to a Cardi B.
These other chat. I know like this.
Yep.
I've been sending me a text just like this.
Bro, this is now an entire genre of women. Is entitled stupid that are scorned as and now they want to ruin their ex's life. That's all this is.
I ain't gonna lie, not too long ago. Yeah, you can have all these rest of these hoes. I'm out. I try to point to the door. She doubled back. I ain't gonna
That's
cap with
wild.
you. This was a stunt. This is a stunt,
Yeah,
chat. I know
yeah,
one of them ones.
exactly.
This is a stunt. This is a stunt acting like she leaving. Right? She acting like she leaving. Come on, man.
Watch this. Y'all ready to get tilted like crazy?
Oh.
Did Mila Adams face any consequences for lying under oath? No. Jamila Adams faced no legal consequences for lying.
Dude, this is so dumb. This is so dumb, and I'm gonna be honest. I think we should put this on a judge here. Like this right here, like there's no consequence. She did it. There's like all right, so it is what it is. Now she just going to her everyday life, like because let's be honest, generally if she has a restaurant, if it's doing somewhat well, people are they're not gonna care about this.
Under oath. Let's go again. Did Mila Adams face any consequences for falsely accusing Stefan? No. Mila Adams has not faced any reported legal consequences for falsely accusing Stefan Diggs.
That's what
there
his
are
name wrong,
no
actually. Yeah, actually, I bet you I did. I probably said Steven.
public reports of perjury charges, false report filings, contempt sanctions, silver countersuits, or any penalties against her whatsoever.
Dude.
So let me ask you a question, guys. Why wouldn't women just go on the stand?
No,
and
yeah,
lie?
there's
because
never
maybe there's a chance that they'll actually
Absolutely.
win. Why wouldn't you just go up there and lie?
There's no
Why would you
penalty.
not? And the answer is there's no reason
Well-
to not attempt to ruin a man's life.
Well, hold on. Did she have to pay court fees though? I guess the only. I mean, I'm not saying that that's like her punishment, but
If you can further your own, if there's no punishments for lying under oath, and that's the truth, it will never get better.
wait, why is my A fucked up on this right here? Wait, what is that is so weird. I don't know if you can see. What is my? Huh. AI. Oh, wait, because okay. Oh, I see. It's a criminal trial, that's why. Oh. No. Oh my god, I didn't think about that. No wonder. There's literally no repercussions for this right here. Because it's a criminal trial, you know who pays it? The actual all the taxpayers of Massachusetts. They pay that. That's what your if you live in Massachusetts, that's what your money went to. That's what your taxes went to paying this right here. That's crazy. Ain't it something? Actually, yeah, that's it. That's part of Google, I guess. All right. Well, damn, that's a good video, guys. I'm going to end it here. Like I said, as always, leave a like if you like the video. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. If you have any comments or questions, put it in the comment section below. And as always, if you do, like I said, it helps me and supports me a lot. Consider giving me a subscribe as well. You know, this is entirely new to me. I'm trying my best here, and thank you as always.